For me, it's an important step for obviously the season, but for me, just in my career in general, I'm really excited to be able to compete in Rome in front of the Italian fans in one of the most historic venues in the world. So it's really important from a motivational perspective, but also from a perspective of just being excited to be out there and competing with the best in Europe in front of the best fans in the world. For me, I think one of the most important characteristics for a shot putter or any high-level athlete is probably self-awareness. To understand yourself, to know how to perform in high-stress, high-pressure situations, as well as just understanding how to interact on the field and off the field is probably one of the most important lessons for high-level athletes and probably the human beings in general. So self-awareness for me is the most important. I think sometimes the best way to do your best is to forget about everything else, especially in an arena with that high pressure, to forget that the audience is there. Sometimes it's the best way to serve the audience in a positive manner. So I think to kind of forget everything, to focus on feeling, to focus on the enjoyment of an event, to take in the energy, but not to get distracted by it. So for me, to summarize everything, it would probably be that sometimes the best way to serve the audience and do your best is to forget that they are there. Fortunately, I haven't spent a lot of time in Rome. I have managed to see the Colosseum. I don't spend a lot of time there, but I think one of the most beautiful things in Rome is going to be the hospitality of the people, and to be able to perform in front of them in their hometown and in Italy is going to be beautiful. So I think the hospitality of the local people is going to be the best thing about Rome. It's fantastic to train with someone as able as he is, as talented as he is, as disciplined as he is. It's a beautiful thing. I think there's a saying that says iron sharpens iron, and in this particular case it happens. You know, we compete against each other, but with each other, and most importantly we collaborate. I think we are trying to create an era in shot put in Italy that it will be the highest it's ever been, and not only Italy but the world. And so I think working together, I think we can take it to a level that it needs to be and it should be. So I feel very lucky, I feel very fortunate, and I hope that the feelings are mutual, and I feel very lucky. I think my focus for the Olympics this year is to enjoy it. There's a lot of pressure having performed at the previous Olympics, but I think the ability to go out into a stadium with the energy like that, my focus will be on expression, the creative side of it, to enjoy it, to be very playful, and just to be inspired by the energy, the people and the event, the magnitude of the event. So I'm not so focused on distances or even medals, which may sound counterintuitive for a high-level athlete, but I think the most important thing for me is to enjoy the event, and I think from enjoyment comes the best performances. So we will see. I'm not too attached to medals. I'm attached to the beautiful feeling you get when you express yourself freely in a beautiful environment.